I was actually surprised by myself. I wanted to have the hand crank.
I'm actually surprised myself as well, dude. Like, I'm always very intrigued and I always listen to how you give your approach when it comes to your writings as well. In a way, like, I can learn from you when it comes to my own creative writings. I've already told you already, like, I'm a nerd when it comes to history, and since you're writing about World War One, like, I'm very you know, now I feel like invested to hear or read what you wrote with regards to that era. But all in all, like, this is how I learn more when it comes to my writings. Like, if I listen to any advice from anybody that is a writer, such as yourself, I could utilize all the advice that I'm, listening to in a way that when it comes to my creative writings, like, I could expand upon more in some way, be better as compared to what I'm doing now. Like, I've been writing for the last 4 years and I wrote like 7 books. It's all creative and it's not really anything serious. Like, except for some stories that really kind of pertain about my life, but I never really divulge a lot about it. Like, I never really emphasize of who I'm talking about. I always kind of change the names or change the perspective in my own right, because I still respect people's privacies regardless of how I feel about them. But all in all, like, that's the way how I can conceptualize when I write. But that's pretty much it. What happened to ending the war in Ukraine in 24 hours? Because last time I checked, it's still raging and both sides are at each other's throats intrinsically now more than ever, and none of them are budging to either come into an agreement or some kind of peace deal or a ceasefire. What happened?
Also, the people on Facebook, what's wrong with them?
He's right. That app, like, despite how it's already been, lately that app has become inundated and permeated with a lot of hateful nonsense and gossip, or what I like to call it, porqueria, in that sense. And I refuse to use that app anymore. I could tell you what was the comment, and let me just say it nicely without stating the obvious. And then it didn't really revolve around what's going on in the world, but it was about a video that I saw, and the comment that I wrote was, "It's giving better B energy." Notice how I kind of preference the B word. I think you know what I'm talking about, and that's the reason why I got flagged, and thus this page is shuttered for the time being since I got that strike. So this is how liberty dies, with thunderous applause. That quote has been stuck by me for the last 19 years, and it seems fitting for today. Yeah.
Breaking news. Our petition campaign with over 1 million signatures has...
Oh, please, spare me your pieties. You're full of shit, just like every other fucking politician in the US Congress.